Yo, what's going on? This is your math man for MTH050. Excited to show you more examples on slopes and equations of lines because people hate that stuff. So remember, keep it in mind, yo mama ex-boyfriend, that slogan. Y mean yo, M meaning the slope, which is mama, X, and then B for boyfriend, which is the Y-intercept. So if you remember that, you will not have no problems. Anyway, MTH050 3.7, more on slopes and equations of lines. This is your equation, but the word problem kind of reads like this. You start off with $20 because this is your starting point. Your Y-intercept is always your starting point. And this is what the rate is, 300 per whatever, right? You get 300 per year. So you'll start with $20. First year go by, you get 320. Second year go by, you'll get 300 on top of that, 620. So it's gonna keep flooding multiples of 300 after you get your first 20. So that's what this is saying. How much after 50 years? Well, you just take the 50 and throw it in there, right? That's what I did down here. Take the 50 and replace it where the X was, because the X means per year. So 50 years would be 300 times 50. Now you know you counting zeros, so you do the 3 times 5, which is the 15, add in the 3 zeros. Plus 20, remember you start the plus 20. So it's 15 grand plus 20, or 15 grand 20. What if it says how long before you have 40 grand? Now the X is the other end. Now this time we giving the X, we giving the Y, and we got to find the X. Or we giving the X and we got to find the Y. This time we giving the Y, we got to find the X. Or we got to find out how long it's gonna take to make 40 grand. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, so instead we're gonna replace. Remember, this is when we're gonna get the money, 40 grand. So that's gonna be your Y. And the 300, so I'm just copying the equation. This time we got to find X though, and the 20 drops down. Now we solve this two-step equation, right? First we're going to subtract 20 on both sides, get this ugly amount, which is 39,980. Then we divide both sides by 300, right? And then we get this number, which is 133 years. That's what you put in the calculator. You put this in the calculator, you're going to get X equals 133 years. All right, so that's example 1. That's the upside. That's the positive end. So you know we're doing the positive end, and then we're doing what? The negative end. Because you know money go down too. Money go up and money go down. In this case, weight goes up and weight goes down. Suppose Chris is trying to lose weight. He's trying his new diet out. He starts off weighing 300. That's his starting point. But then he's losing 3 pounds a week, right? So what is his weight after 60 weeks? So that means you throw 60 in here, right? 360s is 180. So it'll be 300 minus 180, right? Which is 120 pounds. So that's what, after 60 weeks, he's going to weigh 120 pounds. If he keeps this up like this. What about the other direction? When will he be 100 pounds? When will the weight say 100? When will Y be 100, right? So you set Y is equal to 100 to this thing and find out how many weeks it's going to take. So that means you subtract the 300 on both sides because we got to solve for W, right? And so we get negative 200. The 300s cancel and equals to negative 3W, right? And you divide both sides by negative 3. So it's going to take about 67 weeks for him to get down to 100 pounds. That's a lot of weeks. You know, is this reasonable? Could be. I don't know. But losing 3 pounds a week is kind of fast. You lose 6 pounds every 2 weeks, then 9 pounds in 3 weeks. That's kind of fast. So if you can keep that up, that's good, right? But anyway, this is your math man giving you snippets made easy. Man, keep yourself safe. There's COVID-19 out here and coronavirus, aka the novel coronavirus. All right, but anyway, keep yourself safe. Take care. Practice that SD6 social distancing. Peace out.